spot on. They understood pilots and what contributes to accidents and incidents and the things that pilots should be aware of and the things that they should avoid. Jenny had both of those things. So with that being said, this thing was completely avoidable. The aim of this video is not to cast aspersions on her or her dad, or the poor guy, but it's hopefully to give a heads up to the pilots that are watching this. And if you're on any of those drugs, even just taking them for a week or so, you can't go flying. You got to self-report those things. And if you're dealing with depression, get the depression dealt with, get over the depression. It may take time for that. You may have to put your ambitions to be a pilot aside for a little bit. That's okay. You don't want to die in that airplane. The airplane will give you a check ride at the worst possible time. And in Jenny's case, the airplane was completely normal. There wasn't anything wrong with it. She induced the issues in that airplane, and the whole thing could have been avoided. It's a real tragedy. It wasn't a problem with the Bon Air. It was a problem with the pilot. She ran chasing the trim. She trimmed in the wrong direction. The airplane got out of control, and her dad was just sadly along for the ride. Well, that's my view on this. This thing could have been avoided. It should have been avoided. It's just a tragedy on every level that you can imagine. But imagine being so distracted by trying to build a social media presence and the cameras here and the cameras there. I think if I was her instructor right from the beginning, I would have said, let's put the cameras aside. Let's you and I concentrate on flying this airplane. I'm going to get you to a point where you're proficient with it. Or if you're not proficient with it, I'm going to tell you, Jenny, this is not for you. But that ambition to be somebody out there on the internet, and then also the drugs and the distraction in the airplane, all of it was just too much, and it ended up in tragedy. Well, now you know. I'm Captain Steve.